He also admitted that he speaks to that umbrella guy, and you'll see that one text in there.
Oh, no.
MZ. That umbrella guy is the big lead of Johnny Depp's, positive social media that is putting negative out on
so much credit.
And he also
rave mode here.
out of Twitter.
Treading a thin line
Seized
here,
the moment
Lane.
and responded to the umbrella guy, the lead person for Mr. Depp's Twitters. Did you not?
Wait, what?
Twitter's the lead, man.
Overruled.
Facts not in evidence.
Mr. Umbrella Guy is the lead. The lead.
You
what?
know that he is.
The lead what?
Hey there to all you wonderful folks. Hope you're having a great one. I thought I would just pop in here for a few minutes. I'm not going to be here very long, 15, 30 minutes at most. I'm actually on vacation today. But guess what? Even when you're on vacation, you got to make videos because the YouTube grind, it never stops. I can't ever stop. So one of the things I'm going to make a video about, though, and I think this is pretty funny, to be honest, is the fact that, well, I kind of started a media war. That's right. Incidentals. So what happened, and again, I have a video made for some of this. You'll hear me typing. Excuse me, I'm pulling up something while I'm trying to get a video set on this stuff. But there is a scam site too. This annoys me so much, just to note. There are these fake Johnny Depp accounts that'll pop up. They're hacked accounts, and those hacked accounts are a mess. But I don't know why. I looked at my account. I was pulling up the chat so I could see you guys, and I saw that one there. I was like, oh, this is annoying. I'll be glad when those things go away. But yeah, anyway, so I ended up starting a media war, and it was by accident, but it was kind of funny. So there's this reporter for the Washington Post, Taylor Lorenz. Taylor Lorenz loves to do hit pieces. Like I said, I will break this down a little more effectual. I will put up something tomorrow. I may even do a live stream talking about all of this because it's been all over the place. It went as far as apparently Timcast today and everything. I mean, it's been crazy. But what happened is they decided to do a hit piece on me. Well, a hit piece on a lot of people, and I was included in it. I should say it that way because there were a lot of people in it. What they wanted to do, they got a lot of stuff wrong too. But that's the media, right? They get so many things wrong. I mean, oh God, some of the stuff that I've seen over the last few days are just hysterical. It would be really funny were it not for the fact that so many people rely on these folks as I keep saying, the arbiters of truth. They're the ones who tell them what's going on. But anyway, in this article, first of all, she did something that was nasty in the fact that she brought up, she wanted to bring up earnings because they want to say that anyone that covered this, they did it for the monies, which is funny considering the organizations they work for beg for the monies all the time. But they said that I made $80,000 last month. And I don't talk about money, first of all. It's nobody's business what I make, and it's gross to brag about what you make. I think that's a disgusting thing to do, to brag about your money. The only people who brag about their money are people that they're very, I guess, insecure in who they are. That's the only kind of people that would do something like that. So Yeah. Did you see the CNN report? I did not. An impromptu stream. Yeah, exactly. Very impromptu here. If I wanted a real stream, I'd just step up to the big account. I was seeing who all was here. Appreciate you folks, by the way. But what she did is she reported money that was on top of that. And it was factually inaccurate. She said that the amount of money, according to the site Social Blade, it said I could make up to $80,000. Actually, Social Blade gives you a ballpark figure. It gives you the low ballpark figure. They guesstimated at what I made was $4,700. So $4,700. The high point that they guessed was $79,100. See the ballpark there? So not only did they note $80,000, the highest point, they added to it. So it didn't say, most people would see 79,100. They'd say 79. No, they made that 80,000. On top of that, though, she claimed that she reached out and talked to me. I decided to go live for just a second. I'll only be on here like 15 minutes. We're on vacation. My wife went outside for a second, so I'm cutting a video, like I say. Yeah, we went on vacation. It never stops, though. The media beast never stops. Actually, I've been having way too much fun right now. So anyway, the other thing she claims is she claimed that she reached out to me for comment, and that was not true. She did not reach out to me at all. I put that on social media. I put that up at approximately 8. Let me not say approximately, because maybe I'm misremembering a little bit. I think it was 8:31. I put it in a video already because I got a video ready about that subject. It didn't include the aftermath though, because all the stuff it's been coming up the way it has. So anyway, I put it up I at 8:31. Right? I say, hey, this person, they never did contact me, even though they say that. At 9:44, I believe it was, they write me and they try to contact me. So they try to cover their tracks to say that they did contact me. So they tried to do that. And then on top of it, apparently they decided later on that they would also go in and they would also selectively re-edit their article and cut out the part where they say that they reached out for comments. Now, of course, if they would have reached out for comment, they wouldn't have gotten one anyway. That's fine, but they didn't. They didn't do their due diligence, which again, that really ticks me off. So I put this out there, and when I put it out there, apparently a lot of places picked it up because it's political news. Now, Taylor Lorenz, amongst other things, again, you don't have to like anyone I'm talking about here. That's fine. But Taylor Lorenz doxed the account Libs of TikTok. Prominently doxed them behind the scenes, and that was crazy enough. But on top of that, they did some other crazy stuff as well. So you have all these political places that pick it up. You have all these people that would be interested in the news for it. They pick it up. And Fox News, they actually reached out for a comment. Now, I didn't notice the Fox News comment at first. I missed it totally, but they did reach out. Like every time someone mentions, I make sure that they reached out because again, the way I look at it is like this. If you're going to put together a hit piece, you're going to put together a hit piece. That's pretty much what the media does. The Washington Post, they're definitely putting together hit pieces. They've been working with those crazy people online. They've just been doing insane stuff over the last few days. They've been going total Amber Heard side of things, and they've been going after anyone that they can. Well, I can't expect that behavior, but what they have to do, see, they want to claim journalistic integrity. They want to claim all of these things that we supposedly don't have. The one thing they have to do is their due diligence. They have to at least try to write and at least try to hit us up for a comment if they're going to say that. Otherwise, a lot of them won't even do that. But if they're going to claim to do it, make it right. Also, in this article, the factual errors in it are so terrible. They wrote about Adam Waldman in it, talking about his relationship with Johnny Depp. That was totally wrong, inaccurate. Linda Ford, thanks for the 5, by the way. And that's a sad sticker. Oh, but thank you for that, for real. But the relationship with Adam Waldman, they said Johnny Depp had gotten with him in the wrong year. They put the wrong year in there. They misrepresented his relationship. They misrepresented what he had to say on the stand. I mean, everything. So when I called all of that out, I got hit up by Fox though. Here's something. I'm really, depending on how entertained I would be by something, I'd have to add a caveat to the media thing. If I could get on one of these places with my little avatar, like this one, I think it would be like here, this one right here, like eating that, or maybe this one. Like if I could get on someplace and I would come on with this avatar right here. I love my Amica cream. I think that would be hilarious. I would probably do it because that would be hilarious to me, So maybe I do it one time, but I don't know, because I hate the media. I don't trust anything they do. I would have to be able to record. Even then, like I said, I don't know. There would be few outlets that I would be very careful in what I did with that, but it would be kind of funny. But I still don't know if I would do it. That's the one thing that I think it would. If it amused me enough, I might do it a little bit, because it's kind of mocking. They take themselves so seriously. They think that they control information. They think that they're the arbiters of truth, and all they are is like this hollow reflection of what the truth what the truth they think is their truth should be, and that's just, it's just a mess. But anyway, Fox hit me up for a comment though. That wasn't a shot at the guy from Fox. He just kind of he set the record straight on what happened there, but he hit me up for a comment, and I don't talk to the media. So I put out a statement online stating what I would tell the Fox person. And he did quote from that. He didn't quote it all because it's long, but I put this out on this subject. So Fox News is asking me for a comment about Taylor Lorenz. I don't talk to the media, so I'll say it publicly. Taylor Lorenz wrote an obvious smear piece conflating Depp's support with financial gain. She flagrantly ignored the fact I've been covering this case for years, while mischaracterizing what Adam Waldman said during the Depp trial. She got the factual items about their relationship wrong as well. Crazier, she lied about contacting me in the Washington Post and tried covering this up after I called it out publicly. I noted this publicly at 8:31 June the 2nd. She wrote me over an hour after I posted this in a blatant attempt at backtracking. Additionally, I noticed the typos. You can't fix typos, so they are what they are. She conflated I meant projected. It says protected. Projected earnings from the site Social Blade to fit her obvious hit piece, saying I made up to an estimated $80,000. Social Blade notes a low of 4.7K to 79.1. Not only did she omit the low end, she added to the highest. This from someone claiming to be better than YouTubers. If she wanted a real story, she'd ask domestic abuse survivors why they backed Johnny Depp. But hey, money, right? I gave this to the Fox writer in my DMs as a comment. I made it publicly because number one, I don't trust the media with good reason. No offense to the writer. And number two, this should be very transparent because the public should know how the mainstream works. No more hidden backroom BS. And I believe that. I believe there's way too much backroom nonsense where you have people plotting behind the scenes, doing all kinds of ridiculousness. What if I go, what trouble have you got yourself? Yeah, there's no trouble. Oh, it's fun times. It's fun times, Like there is no trouble at all. I think making chaos in the mainstream media is beautiful. Let me see. There's 3 other super chats. Critical Blast. Thanks for the 5. What about there's a cabal of Twitter villains crafting a story about mailboxes and candy for media consumption? I've already seen people. You know what's sad? There's one place that has tried to do a who's the umbrella guy? And they put my name in it. They put my address in it. But you know what they didn't do? They put the wrong picture in it. They put some redheaded dude. I don't have red hair. It was like a heavier set redheaded dude. That's not me. It's not me at all, you know? So I don't know where that came from, but yeah, I expect some kind of weird hit piece calling me a sexist and a Yahtzee. In fact, after the Washington Post picked that up, I started getting like weirdos writing me like this. And I even put the name on the account out there because screw this person. I'll never use it with anything, and it doesn't have anything attached to it. So this person wrote, "Hey there, I just discovered your channel." Yeah, right. I'm sure right after, again, you get a lot of this stuff. I have a question for you. Which minority group do you have the most? I'm sure they meant hate the most, but it sounds like we're collecting Pokemon, right? Which minority group do you have the most of? Got to collect them all. I mean, that's offensive as hell, isn't it? Also, while I'm here, what's it like realizing that the world continues to evolve past your reactionary views? Now, I won't hold you up further. You probably have to go back to being pissed off black people exist. The black people, man. If you use people's identity like that, it's just gross. You know, little known fact about myself: my great grandmother on my mom's side was full Native American. It's one of those things that, in fact, I remember the stigma my grandma would talk about, because in small towns, yeah, that carried stigma. So like nobody ever talked about her. It was like this weird little secret that everybody had. And she was a nice lady, you know, I liked her, but it was like a secret, because when you got together with her, she didn't hide who she was. And it took me, when I got older, I understood how brave that would be, I guess. But it's funny, like, to hear people see. I don't use identity as a weapon. If you want to look at me as anything, that's fine. That's your prerogative. I don't care. If you see the mask that my avatar has on, and you think that denotes skin color because you don't like my argument, yeah, maybe you're a racist piece of garbage. I don't know. Real Chicken Canada, thanks for the 279. Hey, Tug, man, mod here as well. Love you. Yeah, I don't care. You can mod here if you want to. Sure. Bam. Knock it out. Chula Mamib. Am I getting that right? I have no idea. Thanks for the 5. I love it. It's fun, isn't it? I'm good at butchering names. I know I don't have the thing on there though. It's so bizarre though. TN, thanks for the 2. According to Google, you're Jeremy the Quartering. I am not the Quartering. Real Chicken Kent, thanks for 279. I made a vid of Judge J, Fox News, destroying AH. Yeah, I picked that up too. People should check out your videos as well on that. I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to check it out. I'm sure it's good though. Saltstorm 07, thanks for the 5. If you need any mods on here, Tug, I'm here for you. Yeah, you got the other one too. Here, hit it. I do feel a little naked without it, without that wrench. Well, either way, I love you, bro. Keep it up, buddy. 100%. I appreciate it. Appreciate it for sure. Yeah, like I said, I thought it would be funny though, just to talk about again. I kicked off a media war today. Didn't even mean to. I mean, I'm on break. Like I've been hanging out with the fam, not really doing that much, not really getting into any messy business. And you know what? I still accidentally managed to kick off a media war. If you notice too, here's a fun little dilly. I don't know if all of you have heard about this or not, but Adam Waldman is getting loud again, and he's talking about what's coming next. And I think the next chapter will be a lot of fun because the last few chapters that we looked at in this insanity, you have to remember those chapters have been about clearing Johnny Depp's name, about going out and making sure that with advocacy, you talked about what went on. Well, the next chapter is something a little different. The next chapter is going to be about accountability. It's going to be about fighting off this insane narrative that people are trying to build, but it's also about accountability. That one is going to be fun because that chapter, well, you can guess. I mean, there's going to be a lot of angry people out there that are going to say a lot of angry things because, well, they didn't win. See, they never saw us coming. And that's why there's so many people out there that are just so mad. Well, what's funny too, so I thought this was really funny. I don't usually get in the mood to like, I don't know, to destroy someone, but this one person just kept begging for my attention. And this annoys me. This actually very much annoys me. And it doesn't annoy me that this person was doing what they were doing. It annoys me like how salty some people get. So there was this guy, this guy who apparently went to the trial. Like he apparently, let me pull his thing up here. I mean, he's so like angry and mad. But he apparently, so this guy wrote me. All right. I didn't know this yesterday, but I didn't know this when I first ran across it. So this guy right here has been begging for my attention for days. And I decided I would give it to him the other day. I thought it would be really funny because every now and then somebody needs a little attention. So this person, I mean, they've been like, you need to drop this case. Ooh, it's so bad. Oh my God, you're the worst. And I was like, what is up with this dude? Like, what's his problem? So, because every now and then, like when somebody just begs for it, it's usually 9 times out of 10, it's somebody that didn't get what they wanted in some way, right? So I started going through their timeline and I noticed, let me pull this up here. I noticed that they went to the courtroom. They had been in line. They had gotten, their media thing. And one of the people that they kept trying to start things with was, here we are. One of the people they kept trying to start stuff with was the DUI guy. Here you go. Now, I kept thinking, that got me thinking about why, like why is this trying to pick fights with certain people? So I ran across this post. Oh, I got in there, and it only got 32 likes. I'm sure that was disappointing. That's not my fault. There's a lot of people out there. If you didn't get what attention you thought, well, again, that's not my fault. I mean, there's a lot going on, and so anyway, I looked in my email. And I found that on the 2 days before this person has that umbrella guy meltdown, he DM'd me telling me, hey, I went to the court. I got my armband and we can talk to me basically. And I guess when I didn't respond, I guess that it's so amazing, like how people make things about themselves. Like me, I joke a lot about, the media reaction and all of this, but these trials are not about me. I mean, I didn't, I covered it for years. I feel emotionally invested in it because I spent years of my life covering this stuff, and I feel vindicated in a lot of ways because of what people said there, but it's not about me. It's not about you. It was about, it's about domestic. Like maybe it can be about you if you're one of the people that represents in a decision because it speaks to to the betterment of situations for men that have been domestically abused. It speaks to that for women that have been domestically abused or have been through, violence anyway. So it can be about you, but the people covering it, nah, not really. I mean, again, we were out there like talking smack and stuff. Yeah, you make yourself, one of the reasons I make myself a big target too is because all of you, see, there's thousands of people that want to hurt you. Like they would do real harm to you. And if they're focused on me, they leave you alone. So I make myself a big target because you know what? I can take it. I don't care. And when there are a lot of people that say, well, I don't care either. Well, you might care when they aim at your job. You might care when they aim at your family, at your children, at anyone you've ever cared about, when they try to take down any connection in life. You might care. So, I make myself a big brash target. So people will aim their hate and hostility my way. But like I said, I know it's not about me, but some people, they don't seem to get that. If they don't get what they expected out of that, they just lose their ever-loving minds. And like I said, I get investing time. I get that emotional investment. But, I keep talking about, I like quoting that Baz Luhrmann song, the always wear sunscreen lyric in there. Because it's got that, there's one lyric line that I think really attests to a lot of this stuff because you're seeing a lot of it now. People knifing each other when they should be coming together. It's on jealousy. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. You're only racing with yourself. So if you feel like you need to do something bigger or better, then get out there and do it, I mean, if you want to get a megaphone, then get one. Be loud, be brash. You don't have to. But again, I don't know. I just thought that was fascinating. You see, I've seen that in everything I've ever covered. I've covered a few things, and I've seen that so many times. The D, hey, thanks for the 150 there. Thank you for that. Buy a nice bottle of something nice. This is a thank you for all the work you did and that you helped give a voice to male victims of DV. Hey, like I said, thank you all for being there. Like I'm setting on an auxiliary channel. I'm not even on my main channel. The reason I'm not on my main channel, by the way, there are two reasons. First of all, I popped up. I just like popping up here sometimes, but also you only get 3 notifications for a day. And I needed to straighten one out because I'd gotten one out of whack a little bit and I needed to fix it. Let me hit the super chats here and then, we'll see. Yeah, thanks for the 5. How long before Twitter deactivates JD's account or activates it? Hi, Lug and Bug, pleasant dreams. They haven't done it for years, so who knows? I haven't heard any follow up on that at all. I will see if I can find out through sources. I'll see what I can find out. Hell, I'll put out a call. Maybe I don't know. Maybe a big source there that'll know. Maybe a lawyer or something, out there can actually answer that for me. But I'll see what source will answer if I can get an answer on that and to see what the next move after the win, because again, he won. So they need to quit playing this game. Linda Ford, thanks for the 5 there and the super sticker. Appreciate that. I hit that one before. I'm sorry. Well, not really. I still want to thank you. Let me see. Thanks for the 5 there. You're so funny. You were close. I said Chula Mamib. You know what? I butcher names. Like if I butcher your name, like it's kind of, I don't know. It's almost like a rite of passage sometimes. Kiko, thanks for the 2. Hey, Tug, can I have a wrench on here as well? Sure. Let me see if I can find you real fast. Where you at, Brooke? There you are. Here you are. I found you. Yes. Phantasm, what's up? Thanks for the 5, Tug. I need to drop links. I'm so thankful for you. Phantasm too. Again, I'm installing some of the same mods there. I'll pick up and add a few. One of the things I'll probably add a few more mods to the main channel as a few people drop off too. I've had a few requests for that. I don't like banning anybody, just to say. I try not to ban anyone, but sometimes you need like moderators to approve stuff, and sometimes you need moderators to keep out spammers and all kinds of stuff. So you need them. So I appreciate them. I appreciate mods. Like I said, I make a statement about that. I wish I didn't have to have mods, but I love the people that do mod. Thank you. I mean nothing but positives, and I love with that. You do something that a lot of people don't like people for, and well. Annie, thanks for the 10. Hey, Tiny Tug, may I be a mod here too, please? I'm a mod over on the main. I gotta find you. Where you at, Annie? Make a comment. I'll add you. Yo, what's up, Bat Go too? Get that mod. Annie, if you make a comment, I'll add you again. Mods are weenies. Yeah. Now you're a weenie. I gave you one too. Now you're a weenie too, boy. There you are. Oh, I gave you one. You Bat Go. You said they're weenies. So there you go. You've got one now. Saltstorm, thanks for the 5. Thanks, bud. Got your back. Also, I sent you a DM and email with a question on something I started, but I don't want to move forward without you're okay. For my name, resend it right to the top. Put your name, like put Saltstorm in the header if you would, and I'll know where it came from. That way, like I got a million emails. Like today, I've been goofing off with family and stuff, and I didn't really look at anything. And if I looked before, like I surprised the family with just an impromptu getaway. It's been a crazy last couple of months. I basically lived online, and we went out today. I spent about, just to be honest, I spent about $200 on graphic novels and comic books. I just want to read a book. So, I love older stuff. With that. But I went to this place there. I'm in Nashville actually. So tomorrow, I'm not sure where we'll be. I might post about that if you're in the Nashville area. Again, I'm with family, so make sure, like, if you do spot us out, you can spot me. I'm tall. I actually have facial hair now. I have some gray in my beard. I feel old. I got gray in there, but I do have facial hair now. I have long hair now. I used to not, but yeah, I don't care. And but I always have headphones. I'm really tall. I have headphones on, and my headphone shields have Umbrella Guy shields on them. So you can tell if you're like, well, that fits the description. And I'm mainly live streaming. So if you run across me, you want to say, hey, that's cool, man. I love meeting people. I'm very chill. Again, I'm very, I'm humbled by it. I never understood how YouTube is anything other than just, I'm in some people's chats, and some people come to my chat. You know what I mean? It's just, if you pick up the microphone and you talk, and if people like what you say, awesome. So catch me there if you're in the Nashville area. Like I said, I'll post. We may go down to one of the malls tomorrow or something. I thought about going to Opry Mills, but I don't know. Yeah, we may go to Cool Springs. I don't know. But if we're in that area, if you want to say hey, that could be fun. Let's see. 10, thanks for the 5. Did you see where they went after Judy, the court stenographer? I think it's a long crime. I did. That's nuts. I reposted that because they were saying that she was partying and stuff with them, and it was an absolute lie. Man, Kinsel, thanks for the 5. My schizophrenia is back, so I'm talking to that umbrella man again. Hey, by the way, the Morgan Tremaine, isn't that how you pronounce his name? He's live on Twitch right now. People were like, hey, go see that umbrella guy. I don't think, I mean this with love. I don't mean this ugly in any way. I don't think Morgan would like me. I don't think he would like me at all. He comes from the media world. He's heavily politically endowed, which is fine, which is totally fine. But usually people like that just won't like me. I'm a hard line freedom of speech person. I hate political stuff. Yeah, and as hard line as that gets, I find so I find like I don't think he would like interviewed. So people have been asking for interviews. Maybe I don't think he would be comfortable. And you know what? There are a lot of people out there that hate me for a lot of things, and it would attach that stigma to them. So I don't think it's really fair to a person like that. His career is in the very thing that he would probably be damaged by association with me in any way, shape, or form. So there are some witnesses, like I don't see how it would hurt them in any way, but I think with his involvement, with being in the media and like what he wants to do, I don't think an association with me would be a good thing for him at all. So I appreciate what that guy did. I think he put a lot on the line. He seems like a good person, but I think I would end up hurting his career. But anyway, Allie, Kat, thanks for the 20 there. Had no statement attached, but plenty of statement. Thank you. Both, thanks for the 5. Appreciate you. Power. Keep on keeping on. Thank you. Appreciate that. Doka, thanks for the 5. First joke in Bill Maher's monologue tonight. I know why you're all happy. Amber Heard finally got justice. Indeed. Indeed. That's funny. But yeah, anyway, like I said, Popcorn started getting into the gun control thing the other day. Nope. See ya. I don't argue about it. Look, the more, the TMZ dude, that came in as a source for TMZ, that's the Morgan Tremaine guy. Like I said, I think he seems like good people and everything. Yeah, somebody was mentioning, like, I'm not going to preach to you about political topics. I'm not going to preach you. If we're talking about something, the one topic I may get crazy about sometimes, I will say, is mental health funding. I get mad about mental health funding. So you may hear me rail about mental health funding, because mental health, I think everybody would probably agree that we should have more money in mental health. Like, a lot of terrible things happen in our world because we have no mental health funding, But I don't want to ever run you off because of Paul. Like I said, I want you to understand I have absolutes. Like, again, there are certain things that obviously are not freedom of speech, but if they do involve freedom of speech, like I try to be as absolutist as I can. Obviously every word there, it's not absurdity. I'm not gonna, where I come from, so everyone here is probably a gun owner. I'm not going to preach to you though about the rights or wrongs. We're not going to get into that argument, because I don't care to argue with people about that. Again, I don't like any politician or anything. So like I said, I don't want to divide people on the subjects we talk about. I think if we can all get together and we can all agree that domestic abuse survivors need justice, domestic abuse survivors need a voice. And if we could get the politics out of it, if we get all the stupid out of it, that it would be powerful. And we managed to do that. We managed to do it. Let's keep it out. Again, that's one of the things I don't like about the media too. I had both sides of the media divide hitting me up, and I'm talking about the political divide. And again, I don't like that, because they want to make something political. And I would say that if you're adding to your politics the fact that you want to silence domestic abuse survivors, maybe that's not good. That's not a good look, and you should reconsider. But I don't want to hail someone as the coming hero because they're going to use politics. I mean, again, I've had CNN's been picking up stuff. You know how they go. Fox, again, they were writing stuff, and I'm very careful, because I don't want to throw. Like I said, I don't want to make it a political topic. It is political in a certain way, but not. But that's because people turn it into something after the fact, Because really, it should be a universal discussion anyway. Mega carpal tunnels. Thanks for the 5. You don't like to divide people. Boy, have I got a story about King Solomon that would piss you off. Well, I mean, now with the chainsaw, dude. What about Breitbart? They haven't contacted either. I don't trust the mainstream. Like, anyway, I consider any of them. There are certain outlets that I trust because I know the people behind them. There's smaller outlets. I trust like the indie thing that sprouted out. It sprouted out in multiple ways. But even then, I'm careful about some because I don't know where they. I know some, and I know where they come from, and I know what they stand for. Like Critical Blast, for example. All right, Critical Blast, check them out, by the way. That guy, I know when the chips are down, I thought last year I was going to have to get into the courtroom with a media pass. I thought that only journalists would get in because that's what it looked like. It looked like it was just going to be like that. All the rules changed in the year following. But when it first came up, it was supposed to happen a year before. We thought that was going to happen. You know what? Not even a question. Boom, I'll help you out. Didn't expect nothing. Expected nothing in return. Nothing. No, hey, give me an exclusive or anything. Nothing. None of that stuff. Just, this is the right thing to do. I want to help with that because there are people out there that want to do the right thing. And much love to those folks. Guardian, thanks for the 10. So much chiller on this channel than the main one. I'll mod for you here too if you want. Sorry, I've been away last year or so. I needed a break from the Vic stuff. Went down. That's all good. The beautiful thing about this is smaller right now. I mean, the big channel right now has been pulling 20,000 views. I mean, right now, this stuff is so big right now, and it will die down. It will. And it's sad in a way. I hope that we get some stuff done. This hasn't ended. Like the Johnny Depp victory has helped him, but it hasn't changed things for him in a lot of ways. There are still some nasty, repugnant mofos coming after him, wanting to mess up his life, wanted to set his world on fire. And the media, when the media, there's a problem when the media is coming out and saying men win again, telling you that the only people that can be abused are women. That's a problem. That is a big problem, and it's ugly. Dipper, thanks for the 5. How do you identify a mental health practitioner that won't red flag you at the drop of a hat? Well, there are certain things they have to talk about. Okay, like if you're harming yourself, self-harm does not qualify you to be flagged. If you're harming someone else or you're being harmed, they have to. So it just depends. I'm getting a drink of water. Give me 1 second. I got to end in just a second. I'm going to go. There's a hot tub here. I'm going to go get in it. I'm going to get in it. My wife and I are going to get in it because it's late. I'm going to go get in the hot tub and enjoy it for a minute. Oh, God. Like I said, I needed a break. I need to go rest my feet. Am I in a bathroom? No, I'm in a kitchen, actually. I've got a microphone set up. I brought my entire computer with me. I mean, I didn't bring a laptop. I brought a desktop computer. I brought a 32-inch TV instead of a monitor. I'll take a picture of it. I'll take a picture of what I brought. I'll post it on Twitter, okay? But I brought. It'll show the. Let me close something here so nobody sees my stream key. But yeah, I brought an entire. I brought a studio with me because that's the way I am. You got to, like I said, it never stops. And you know what I hate? I hate recording crap on my phone because it sounds like hot garbage, and I don't like listening to it. So yeah, I brought the whole thing. I did. I brought an entire desktop. I thought that was funny. My wife was like, "Wow." I did bring I brought a laptop too, but I need a desktop to cut video. You know, like if I record it with my phone, it sounds like I'm recording underwater, and it sounds like garbage. I hate listening to it. I think it sounds awful. I can't change pictures correctly. I can't do much editing. And if I know it sounds like trash, then you know it sounds like trash. So, you know, you can put that out there if you want. Saltstorm. I don't know. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd have to think. Let me think about what I think with that. I have connection. I don't know. So I don't know what his plans are moving forward. I know I'm being vague. I'm just answering a question here live, but I'm being vague about it too. I don't know what his plans are moving forward. So I can put that request through sources my own way. But like I said, I don't, again, if people do what they like, if you feel like doing that, you can do that. It's not going to hurt anything. But for me, like I said, I don't know if I would push anything like that myself. I'd have to think about it. Because like I said, I can make that request myself. You know, phantasmagorical things to do. How do we get a hot tub extreme? Actually, what's funny is we rented like a, I don't know what you call this. It's like a 3-level. Okay, when I say 3-level, it gives it a wrong impression. In Nashville, we rented a place for a few days in the middle of Nashville because we couldn't find what we wanted, a specific place, and it doesn't come available for a couple of days. So we rented a place in the middle of Nashville that it has 3 levels. But when I say 3 levels, like there's a garage and a room downstairs and like 4 million steps. And then you have a kitchen area on the next one, another bedroom, and then you have like 4 million steps. Then you have 2 more bedrooms at the top. And then you can go outside, and then there's a spiral staircase and a hot tub on the roof. It's so bizarre. It's very gauche. My wife wanted to check it out though. I told her, like, since we had been, since I'd been buried for so long, that we would do just about anything. Everybody really wanted to do with that. But yeah, it's like 4. I'm telling you, I was like, that many steps. I was like, I'm on vacation, man. I don't want to walk a stair climber plus every time I want to go, like, to the bathroom. Well, oh man, yeah, it's time to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go hiking. Let me get my pickaxe and my yodeling on. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. What's funny is I did commandeer the kitchen and set up an entire freaking, like I said, a laptop or a desktop because, well, that's what I do. Actually, YouTube does not let you ever stop. Again, if you stop, you lose all, like it's messed up the way YouTube works. If you ever take a break, you lose all momentum. It's just, like I said, it's crazy. But anyway, all right. Well, hey, I'm going to jump off here. Okay. I've been on here for longer than I wanted. I just thought I may do a live stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. May do a live stream while we're out. I don't know what'll happen. But I definitely will have 2 videos. I'll drop one on Aquaman. Boom, 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 boom. And I may do another one, like I said. Troll the ACLU. I'm gonna have fun. Like I'm going to war. I have a feeling like a lot of other people are. People like Waldman. And again, look at Adam Waldman's Instagram. He's been talking a lot of brash stuff, and I enjoy it. But anyway, I will catch you folks later. Appreciate you.